Are you used to sleeping at night and resting during the day? You might be surprised to learn that some animals sleep during the day and others do not sleep at all. In fact, the animal kingdom exhibits a range of sleeping habits that might leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about sleep. Here are some amazing facts about how animals sleep. Sperm whales. This giant marine mammal can grow up to 20.5 meters in length. But despite their enormous size, sperm whales only get around 3 to 4 hours of sleep per day, and even those hours are not continuous. Rather, they are divided into multiple sessions of just 5 to 10 minutes each. If that's not enough, sperm whales hardly ever sleep horizontally like we do. Instead, they rest vertically without moving, breathing, or even flapping their tails. So how do they avoid drowning when they sleep underwater? Well, the answer lies in their incredible adaptations. You see, sperm whales tend to surface before they go to sleep so that their blowholes are fully exposed to the air. That way, they can breathe more efficiently even while they're snoozing. Additionally, they possess the remarkable ability to shut off the blood flow to their lower half, allowing the upper part of their body to remain active while the bottom remains still. Talk about multitasking. Albatrosses. Albatrosses are among the least sleepy birds. They don't sleep for long stretches because most of their time is spent looking for food. Napping takes only 10 to 60 minutes, and the bird's head drops down onto its chest. However, albatrosses don't need to sleep much because they have a special trick to stay awake. Thanks to their keen eyesight, they can spot prey like fish and squid from miles away. But sometimes they prefer to snatch other seabirds' meals. It's not uncommon to see an albatross steal fish from other seabirds. To make sure they won't drop their dinner into the water, albatrosses actually put it in a special storage pouch under their tongue until they return to land. And here's something truly amazing. Albacoras can sleep while flying. They take off from the ocean and fly over the waves while they nap. It's like being on a cloud. Walruses. Walruses hold the record for being some of the laziest sleepers in the animal world. These creatures spend up to 19 hours a day catching some shut-eye. They can sleep anywhere and anytime, even while swimming. Imagine that. It's like taking a quick nap between classes. The only time they surface is when they need to breathe. As soon as they get back into the water, they fall asleep again. Now, you might think that sleeping while swimming would make them vulnerable to predators. However, walruses have a clever trick to keep themselves safe. While they're snoozing underwater, they release a cloud of air bubbles. This not only keeps predators away, but also serves as a handy way for them to mark their territory. Sea otters. Sea otters are known to be lazy, but they like to nap with their friends. That's right. They rarely sleep alone. Instead, they gather in groups and drift off to sleep, often holding hands or piling up on top of one another. It's quite the cozy sight to behold. But there's a practical reason behind this adorable habit. You see, sea otters like to sleep while floating on their backs. And without holding hands or piling up, they might accidentally drift apart and get washed ashore. Staying connected ensures they stay in the water and don't get stranded. How sweet is that? Meerkats. Meerkats are small mammals that live in groups called clans. A meerkat clan usually has 30-40 members, both males and females. When these little guys sleep, they like to cuddle up with their friends. In fact, they are called the cuddling champions of the animal kingdom. You see, meerkats sleep in burrows that can be dug by a clan member or inherited from a previous resident. Once inside, they pile on top of one another to share body heat and protect the alpha, who sleeps in the center. It's like having your own personal bodyguard while you sleep. And it's not just about staying warm. This cuddling habit helps regulate the temperature of the den and make sure everyone stays comfortable while they catch some Z's. Reindeer. Reindeer are known for their ability to eat and sleep at the same time. But what does that mean exactly? Well, let me explain. You see, reindeer live in the Arctic Circle, where the sun shines almost 24/7 during summer and barely peeks over the horizon in winter. This means that they either get almost no sleep or too much of it. So how do they cope? Well, they have a unique trick up their sleeves, or should I say antlers. These majestic creatures can sleep while chewing their cud, which is a process where they regurgitate and re-swallow their partially digested food to extract maximum nutrients. This allows them to save energy and survive the long, harsh winters of the Arctic. But it gets better. Researchers found that in winter, reindeer spend about 5 hours in regular sleep, 1 hour in REM sleep, and 3 hours sleeping while ruminating. In contrast, during summer, they only sleep for about 2 to 3 hours. So thanks to their super cool ability to sleep and chew cud at the same time, reindeer can get the nutrients they need while conserving energy. Talk about a multitasking marvel, dolphins. Dolphins are known for their grace and cuteness. But did you know that these playful creatures sleep differently than most animals? Unlike us humans, dolphins don't take naps lying down. Instead, they choose to swim around lazily while snoozing. But here's where things get interesting. Dolphins sleep with one eye open, which means they can keep an eye out for danger even while they're catching some shut-eye. Now, you might be wondering, how do they protect their sleep? Well, dolphins have a unique trick up their dolphin sleeves. They release a special chemical that affects the other dolphins in their pod, making them less active and more alert. This way, they can share information about potential threats and work together to protect each other while sleeping. Talk about a smart species. Koala. Koalas are known for being some of the laziest animals on the planet. They spend most of their time climbing trees and munching on eucalyptus leaves. But when it comes to sleeping, koalas take the cake. They're extreme sleepers, dozing off almost all day and still taking naps at night. In fact, koalas sleep for around 18 to 20 hours a day. And no, they're not just lazy. Koalas need all that sleep to conserve energy. Their diet consists of eucalyptus leaves, which are not very nutritious and hard to digest. So koalas have to be extra careful with their energy levels. But don't mistake their laziness for being stupid. Koalas are actually very smart. They have excellent memories and can recognize individual humans. Plus, they can communicate with each other through a variety of sounds, including grunts, bellows, and screams. Now, let's talk about sleeping with eyes open. Most animals, including humans, have eyelids that allow us to close our eyes while we sleep. But not all animals have this luxury. Snakes, for example, don't have eyelids to close, so they sleep with their eyes open. But don't worry, their eyes are protected by transparent scales that prevent them from drying out. It's like having built-in sunglasses. Other animals, such as rabbits and ostriches, also sleep with their eyes open. This might seem like a disadvantage, but it's actually a clever defense mechanism. Predators find it difficult to tell if they are awake or asleep, which makes it harder to guess their next move. So, if you ever see an animal sleeping with its eyes open, don't be alarmed. It's just another day in the life of a creature trying to survive in a world full of surprises. Sleeping habits of animals are truly fascinating and varied. From the sperm whale's vertical naps to the meerkat's group cuddles, nature never ceases to amaze. We've explored the quirky sleeping habits of dolphins, koalas, and even snakes, discovering their unique ways of catching some shut-eye. Reindeer's ability to sleep while chewing cud is a survival tactic to conserve energy in harsh conditions. Meanwhile, albatrosses take their naps while soaring through the skies. Each animal has its unique approach to rest and relaxation. Understanding their habits not only entertains us, but also highlights the adaptability and resilience of life on Earth. So the next time you feel like your sleeping routine is out of whack, just remember, there's a whole world of animals out there with even weirder habits. Who knows, maybe they're onto something. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.